All right, so we're ready?
Yep.
Oh.
No, you're not. How's this? We good? All right.
You guys
Yes.
start the stream. You shut the stream?
Yep.
Let's go.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows like the one you're about to enjoy, visit electronicmediacollective.com. And now, our feature presentation.
The following broadcast is brought to you by Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast is not affiliated, nor do our opinions reflect those of WWE, NXT, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, or any other professional wrestling promotion.
How's it going? I'm Sheamus, and you're listening to the Marked Out Podcast.
Monday Night Raw completed. Recording and streaming software activated. Botches recorded. Smart Mark hosts in position. Moveset active. Cheap pops prepared. Phone lines enabled. Chat board open. Big ass topics set. Rawesome awards in place. It is now time for Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Rawesome Edition. Your host that knows the most. Brody Raw.
Drink it in, man.
Wrong. Not your host tonight.
Your
Happy
host.
Memorial Day to everyone out there listening to Marked Out Podcast.
Rody Medine?
No, it's
Oh,
not Rody
okay,
Medine.
good.
Shut your mouth while I'm talking.
In case you guys didn't know, Mr. Maybe Medine is your host
Thanks
for this
yeah,
evening.
why don't you
Yeah.
guys shut up so I can...
I was trying
do
to
the
introduce
hosting.
you
I don't need a
properly.
fucking introduction.
I
Yes,
think
you
he
do,
wanted
'cause
to
you're the
introduce
man.
God
himself.
damn it. Yeah,
No.
I can do
No.
it myself.
No,
Yes.
no.
God damn it. This motherfucker.
I'm trying to do you the treatment
fuck is
like
going
you
on?
always give Rob. So
Oh, no. That's not going to work tonight. You have to mute this motherfucker. Anyway. What the fuck is going on, everybody?
now
They let me host
great,
the
man.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm looking forward to this.
I walked in, and you guys tell me I'm hosting the show, and I'm like,
Well, that's
what?
because your phone's broken. We told you before this.
I've
but-
been, for everybody that's not aware, I'm Dean, and I'm the guy that never let do anything around here. But they let me host a show tonight, so I haven't had a phone in 7 days, though, so I have no idea what's going on with the world
Very
because I don't really care about getting out. It's not true. I had to order a new one, and it's going to take forever to get here.
so you had 2 hours of prep
It's
time.
a spy.
and full
Listen,
day.
it's a spy phone. It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. It's
I gave
a
you a
special
coin.
phone. And anyway,
Do you want to introduce us?
yes, I love you guys. Let me
first time,
introduce this
obviously.
guy to the right, who is a new father. Who's first time I've seen him since. Adam Baum, welcome
Congrats.
to Monday Night Rawesome. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir. Filling in for Rody while he drives back on the road.
You are the mix master this evening.
Mix.
Why don't you introduce him to your right?
To my right is the heavy-handed Golden. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Chilling, just ready to have a good show. And across from me, I got my man Stone Age Steve Awesome.
You know it. I've been held up in this studio for days, man.
Dogston, baby, Dogston.
Who's on the board?
Take
Putting
one for
in
the team.
work. Who's on the board, Steve-O?
Well, to start with, Daniel Price is with us. Noah is with us. Medine's already got me laughing, he says. Juan Rodriguez said it's time for me to go through a table, so it looked like we got over 200 now, again,
All right.
subscribers.
Good.
That's great.
And,
Well,
in a way.
Daniel Price, he pointed out that it's weird to see Medine without a hat.
Oh, it's Memorial Day. I
Blue
did the
sky.
family thing today. I just came from dinner. I had to work
Nice.
today. I've been up since 6:30 this morning, so if I'm a little loopy more than normal, forgive me.
I think it's all the normal.
Somebody,
JJ's with
I've
us.
I've ate like 5 meals today.
Yeah, what did JJ say? That's what's great on this.
He says this is going to be when the great Khali got the championship run.
Yeah, this is going to
Oh,
be
come on, guys.
horrible.
It's gonna be much better than that.
Christopher Steichleather said this is going to be interesting.
Absolutely.
It'll be entertaining if nothing else.
Well, let's get this out of the way.
Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Housekeeping.
Not now.
Housekeeping.
Go away.
I come in anyway.
All right, Steve-O.
Wrestling Podcast, and here are your
Oh, sorry.
housekeeping notes.
This would be
Please listen to
where
us
Rob
as
would
we expand
yell at
our
me
content
for
you
talking
on the
over
Marked Out
his
Universe.
voiceover.
Awesome.
So, but I'm gonna do it
Tonight's
anyway.
SmackDown.
This is my
Thursday,
fucking show
NXT
tonight.
Takedown. Bob versus the World, The Weekly Squash.
Well, you guys know those shows. You guys listen all the time.
Heavy-handed heavies will discuss
You need to hear about it again?
throughout the
Really?
country, coast to coast. You
This is the
join
overproduction that I talk
conversation on
about.
Twitter
This is why the
at
show
Smart
takes so damn
Call
long.
the fan line,
Not tonight, though.
They can hear what to do,
744-0084
man.
during the show, or you can leave a message for our next one. Visit
I'm just drinking it in,
markoutwrestling.com
man.
for all other social media
Speaking of
platforms. We are excited to announce that Marked Out Wrestling has now joined the Bubba Radio Army. Visit BubbaArmyRadio.com for listings. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected.
Oh my God!
I said no.
Okay, I clean.
No, get out of here.
I stick finger in your mouth. Housekeeping.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Steve. So, because I've been out of the loop for 7 days, why don't you please inform me what has been going on in the world?
Okay, well, I know this is the dirt sheet music. We like to let that breathe a little bit first.
Turn his mic up.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
there you go, host.
There you go.
I like that. All right. Well, you like this because you're a big Hardy's fan.
Tell me.
The trademark office has rejected Matt Hardy's application for Broken. It's official now, and he has 6 months before it's abandoned altogether.
So that means what? It's
I
not
don't know.
happening?
Does that mean Vince is just waiting for that to happen before he can pounce on it, or
So
what?
he has to wait 6 months in order to
I
make an
heard-
advance on this gimmick.
Well, I've heard the gimmick was going to be on hold for a while, so this might be part of the reason.
I think Vince just doesn't care at this point.
Yeah.
Either way, they're going to sell new merchandise. They've already come out with a couple new shirts. I'm sure that at some point they'll throw the retro merchandise back out there. When they divide them, at some point, maybe 6 months to a year from now, they'll have their own stuff again. One may go heel. They may bring back version 1. Jeff was a freaking cash cow.
The
back
other
in
question
day.
is, will they do Broken for the next 6 months and try and milk it for what it's worth before he loses it?
I mean, I
It
thought
could be that way around too.
I really thought that they made a mistake by making Matt close his store on ProWrestlingTees.com. You can give us a promo if you want to, guys.
Well, I think
And-
if it's the same, using the same name that you had, you can't have that.
Okay, I understand if there's legal ramifications, but if they could have somehow worked it out, I mean, money talks.
Well, like Roderick Strong had to close his store, but Sami Zayn came back out with his El Generico store for 1 week only leading up to WrestleMania.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
On the board, a dirt sheet, not to interrupt you, Stevie, but
Yeah.
Daniel Price said WWE openly admitted they are lazily booking and tried to blame it on being slow, and that is why they are piling so many people into matches. It is lazy
happening
booking.
on every episode lately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah,
What else you got
even
for
with
me?
NXT where they were trying to do a fatal four-way for the women.
Yep. What else got for me?
Hulk Hogan, of course, we keep hearing the rumors. He and Vince McMahon are actually negotiating, according to him. He said this at an autograph signing this
According
week.
to who?
According to Hulk. But then
What did Vince
he
say?
did show up in a WWE Kids magazine they unveiled in Europe, and the big centerfold poster featured him, and then on the back side of it was a big version of him. So it might be only a matter of time.
I mean, anything. If Vince sees money in something, he's gonna do it.
So there might be some involvement with him.
Speaking of money and something,
iTunes.
Those two cute kids of Rob's, they made that promo for you guys to go make some comments on iTunes. So go ahead and go to iTunes, put the comments, review your comments, then comment on the comments that you reviewed.
talk about the great hosting duties tonight.
All right.
What else you got, Steve?
Well, remember when Booker T came back, or David Otunga, it appears that he was going to only stay for like 6 weeks or so, but due to the movie, he's actually going to be through the summer. So, but then after August, he's quitting, I guess.
That sucks.
for
David
nothing.
Otunga is horrible.
So at least we got until August for that.
That's good. So they go all the way into SummerSlam. It's a good time to go all the way. Who's buzzing? Yeah, hey, wait a minute.
I think Booker
Wait,
played
You
out.
can't buzz me.
He is.
Hey, hold on.
No,
go ahead
I'm
and
buzzing.
ding me.
I'm
Give me on the ding. Go ahead. Ding. Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm buzzing Booker. I'm not buzzing you.
Okay.
I'm buzzing Booker because all he is an echo. He tries to, almost like a ghetto thesaurus, if you will. He dumbs down what's said and turns it into garbage. And sorry.
entertaining.
All right, who's worse, him or JBL?
Oh, JBL's more annoying on a different front, but Booker is hard to listen to.
They're
is
the
what I'm
same.
saying.
They're the same though on each of the show.
They're
That's
both
their-
hard to listen to.
Yeah.
One is more offensive.
I got you.
Yeah, but who's worse, David Otunga or Percy from
Percy's
NXT?
garbage. Moppy was better at cutting promos than Percy is.
Steve, you got anything else for me?
Unless you got something gold.
Yeah, I got There's reports that Chris Jericho has pitched to work a program with Baron Corbin upon his return.
I heard he's doing some shows in Japan in late June.
Yes, he is, yes.
So he's going to take a break from Fozzy, I guess. And then
Yeah, their tour is done. They have like 4 dates left. And that's
it was
and
very
it was only a 2-month tour, basically.
Very
or
short.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6
just
weeks.
to promote the album. Hey, they did great. They got 3 million on iTunes for
1
their
million.
song.
Oh, well, iTunes, yeah. They
3
just
million
hit
views on YouTube is
yes.
what it was. That's right.
Yes. And I also have...
Good job, Jericho.
I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but Walker's potato chip brand, they ran a social media ad campaign to where people would upload selfies to their website, and then they would show the selfies like during
What does
the
this
commercial.
have to do with wrestling?
I'm getting there. Just pay
Okay.
attention.
Yes.
People were sending selfies, but they weren't actually selfies. They were pictures of murderers, terrorists, child molesters, and Chris Benoit.
Oh.
There is a picture I'm showing you right now of
I've seen
Walker's
that. You
potato
shared
chips
that.
where they had...
Didn't you share that on Facebook?
Yes, I did. They had their actual video had a picture of Chris Benoit in it. They didn't know it was Chris Benoit.
That's insane.
And they had to backtrack. They deleted everything and apologized.
You should apologize for bringing that up. Buzz him.
Buzz him?
Yeah, right now. Next subject.
Extra big ass topics.
All right. We're going to start with our big-ass topics. We're going to stay kind of true to Rob's formula. You know, I don't want to completely throw him under the bus for the way he does his show. He does a decent job. I'm just going to do a better one today on Memorial Day.
This just in. Somebody will be replacing Medine next week.
Yeah.
No more maybe.
All right, first topic is Owned Up. And we're talking about our main event, Rollins and Reigns. And, guys, I thought, honestly... And we've talked about this many times. It was actually a decent match because Rollins carried Reigns throughout it.
Even through all the Superman punches.
I mean, it felt like I actually saw Roman Reigns doing a little bit of chain wrestling.
Right?
Which I don't think I've ever seen him do, I think, ever.
Steve, what did you see?
Just mirror what Gola said. I guess they brought that back up from their NXT days. Like, oh, remember how we used to do this? I'll do more of that.
Well, the other thing is when he's in a match with somebody else, it's hard to judge Roman individually because he puts on such garbage matches, and then he goes with somebody like Rollins tonight, and they actually had a decent match. But of course, the chance for let's go Rollins, Roman sucks, and then Roman standing tall and everybody booing at the end. So even though the match looked better, everybody was still pissy about it.
I was a little bit surprised though that Rollins didn't come out on top because I'm thinking that Roman is not going to come out on top Sunday, so they let him come out. So is he coming out tonight on top tonight and Sunday?
I don't know, but Perfect 11 on the board says that you've gone drunk with power.
Yeah,
excellent.
Yes, totally.
Excellent.
Delightful.
Usually, when somebody cuts me off like he did, if it was Adam, I'd be getting pissy. But it's Medine. He's just running drunk with power. So
I know.
I'm just gonna let the shit show unfold and just laugh.
Smithers, dispose of him. Yes, Mr. Burns. All right. So, but yeah, they put on a good match. There was a few false finishes. Roman's gotten better at getting that shoulder up later. I'll be honest. That's one thing.
Yeah, you were talking about the false finishes.
I mean, they did a couple of good jobs there.
But was it you that compared him to Shinsuke?
No, that was me.
That was
I said one of the best things that Roman actually does well is he doesn't give away the fact that he's going to kick out.
He could have sold a little better in the match.
So that's the only thing I liked.
Right.
Daniel Price on the board says that they're setting this up so that Strowman can nail Reigns and Lesnar at the same time when he returns.
Daniel's absolutely correct, and that's why he's a Raw.
He's not done with them.
No, he's Bomb Squad.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's
not
right.
anymore.
No, he is.
Not tonight.
Did you guys notice?
He's not in your group.
No, he is tonight.
Did you guys notice on the internet?
One night only. That's what tonight is. One night only.
What are you trying to say, Golda?
On the internet, people keep trying to pass off Gene Snitsky as Braun Strowman's father.
Well,
they keep tagging him all kinds of memes and shit. They're trying
he
to
could be
pass
his uncle.
Snitsky off as his father.
Snitsky's awful.
That's an insult.
It's pretty funny.
To
which
Strowman.
one?
To Strowman.
Okay, to Strowman.
Anyway, so we have anything else on the Rollins? The Rollins Reigns match.
With the homies.
Just it's more uncertain for Seth going forward because Roman's just going to get further pushed.
That's a good point,
What's going to happen with Seth?
Because
they're not done with
if he doesn't win
Samoa Joe and him yet. I don't think.
I mean, how much longer are we going to carry that rivalry? Are we going to cover that all the way to SummerSlam?
Stephanie and Triple H haven't been around.
Yeah, until Hunter.
Throw that in there.
Exactly, Stevie. Until Hunter and Stephanie return. That's how long it's going to go.
Wow. So you guys think SummerSlam then?
Well, this is just a stall tactic. This fatal 5-way Extreme Rules match is just a stall to give another chapter to the Rollins Samoa Joe, so we don't get bored. It's something kind of different. They've already put too much time, in my opinion, investing in Bray and Finn as a feud. So that's got to be. This is just the next chapter.
Too much time? I don't think they've put much time at all.
Well, I'm saying though they've sowed the seeds for it not to come out of this as a full-on feud would be stupid. Because,
of course, but then Lesnar's in the mix.
Well, and that's why Roman is going to win.
He's not really in the mix. He's the straw that
great balls of fire.
You know, he's just seriously because the mix is always there. He's not always there. He goes in there and then stirs it.
Is there any way that he comes out and levels Roman after he wins on Sunday? Is that part of the prediction segment? I guess
he starts it like Angelo
Dawkins. I mean, they could always rehire Gene Snitsky and pretend he's Roman's father.
Oh, doubtful. Stop it! You mean fuck?
Anyway,
2.
All right, so number 2 is ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss tried her hardest to save that terrible promo. At first, I thought it was gonna be like The Rock, "This Is Your Life." And she was going to do a good job, and it kind of was at first, but then it just went to shit.
Dude, that's
absolute
they should incorporate like
trash.
Video and stuff instead of just
the crowd. The crowd started to turn on it. She did her best to try to salvage the situation.
No, the way she salvaged it was hitting her with a kendo stick at the end.
Right, which it did. And Bayley came out, and it was just a half-hearted pop. I mean, some of her digs in the ring were good. Alexa does cut a good promo. I just thought this one went a little bit too long, and the crowd, I thought, agreed with me. What do you think, Adam? What did you think?
Her ex-friend together.
I just thought that again, Alexa, tried to carry it. She did her best. I really think that this rivalry is going nowhere. This is simply because they need a rematch. They need a stall. My bigger question is, she's not on the card and she wasn't seen again, but they kind of teased it before. Where's Nia Jax? Because she seemingly is doing the same work that T.J. Perkins and Neville are doing, where, I'll help you because I'm next in line for the title. And so you're going to take time off?
So NIA has been MIA,
right?
You're saying.
Today is her 32nd birthday. Maybe she's out getting fucked up.
There you go, Golda. Why not, right?
That's right, YOLO.
Good job with the stat there. Happy birthday, Nia Jax. Enjoy it.
There you go.
All right, so other than that, are we looking forward to the kendo stick? I mean, other than the camera angles in this match, when they go to climb
good
to get to reach, and good job, cameraman, tonight. Though I understood that you had to get the. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to call the segment that Bayley, though, when we thought she was going to get the upper hand, but she ended up getting her ass kicked. And
I was confused by it.
Me too.
Me three.
Right, and then Alexa said, "Ladies and gentlemen," like 6 times, and we're not going to say it anymore. Do you have anything else to say about this?
It was a dumpster fire.
Unless you want to include the other women on the roster. I mean,
no, they don't have anything to do with this match.
Yeah, that segment was a whole dumpster fire.
Next topic.
3.
All right, 3, the hard way. Thank you, young lady, whoever your robotic name is, whatever.
What? I got nothing.
What the fuck? Come on. It was the best match of the night. The triple threat match between Joe, Bray, and Finn. We haven't seen this on television yet, so it was exciting for me. At first, I thought it started with too many one-on-one interactions where the 3 of them weren't getting involved with each other. But they kind of worked it in towards the end. There were a couple of spots that weren't smooth, but at the same time, there was some chemistry there.
Yeah.
Golda, what did you see?
I mean, it was a good match. Towards the end, I felt like Bray wasn't in the correct spots, especially when Finn went for the sling blade.
They had to start
and he didn't turn around.
Over.
Yeah, they had to do it all over again.
You pointed that out.
Yeah, that was fucking shit.
Do a reset.
Yeah, I'll talk about more of that later in our RAWESOME Awards. But yeah, that was complete shit.
I don't know. Samoa Joe kind of played the opportunist throughout. He would stay out of the ring and jump in just at the right time.
Sneaky heel.
Disrupt the pin or something like that.
Bray actually played that role earlier in the match.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they all showcased really, really well. Yeah. I really liked the interactions. The one thing I can say is Finn's moves. He basically did the exact same moves twice because he did them to both guys. But other than that, I thought it was really good. The Sister Abigail being so much faster now, where he just grabs it and does it. I hate that slow-ass sell on any finisher, so I like that he did it fast on Joe. And I like the breakups on the pins. It was a good triple threat match.
You must have been watching Elias's finisher. It's like, I better speed mine up a little bit.
I thought it should have been the main event of the night because it was the best match of the night. It held the card together for being in the middle of the card, so that
it was just really weirdly booked because after that match, everything kind of went to a complete halt until the main event.
It sure did.
It just was kind of slow. I did like the tag match for the cruiserweights, but I'm confused by that entirely of why Austin Aries would get the submission victory tonight when they're having a submission match on Sunday.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to predictions.
But as far as Joe, Bray, and Finn, I did like the interactions also.
I did like it, but I felt like they all should have came out at the end and just had a 5-way brawl to end the night.
At the end of the night.
To really sell the pay-per-view.
That would have had, that would have made sense because Joe did come out on top tonight. He could have came out and, as he's done many times in the past, interfered in Rollins' match with Roman tonight, and then that would have orchestrated a 5-way to go off the air. And you're right, that would have been better with watching everybody get their finishers off, and then one guy standing tall, the one guy who hasn't stood tall throughout, which I think is what there were only two that haven't, which is Rollins and help me out.
It was Reigns, right?
Finn.
No, Finn stood tall. Bray stood tall, and so did Joe.
While you're thinking about that, Perfect 11 said that Alexa was one of the worst segments on Raw in history.
Wasn't it?
He said, "Can we do a segment on the worst Raw segments in history? Maybe that'll be something that we could do."
You know what they reminded me of?
Top 10 worst segments.
That's gonna be
you know what it reminded me of? There. You remember when Jack Swagger did the the skit with I think it was Big Show's trophies. I think it was on SmackDown years ago. If you guys on the board maybe remember that. But that was a horrible segment with trophies and like memorabilia from the past. And it reminded me of that when it went south. When it started, it was like, oh, maybe it's The Rock, This Is Your Life. But when it ended, it was more like Jack Swagger.
Yeah, I was there live. It was in Buffalo.
You remember that
I was
shit?
there live, yeah.
Oh, thank you,
and
Golda.
Big Show got pissed off and like broke a bunch of shit.
Yes.
Yes, I was there live. It was in
that's
Buffalo.
awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Golda.
JD's on the board. Just wanted to
What's
know
up, man?
that.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Cash me outside.
Yo, give him a fucking ding.
Who?
Give Golda a bing. No. To give you now, buzz yourself first.
You're fired.
Exactly. Give him a bing. There you go. All right, cool.
It's a Mario coin.
All right, we got anything else on the triple threat match?
No, man. I say we
All
move it
right.
on.
I'm excited for this fatal 5-way on. Yeah, go ahead. Let's fucking stick to that shit. All right, number 4. Sorry, not sorry. So it looks like Corey's starting to become a character.
And what the fuck with? I just wanted you to know, Angle. Well, this could ruin me. What the fuck angle are they doing there?
First off, he's on camera and completely out of the loop in his cell phone. Just gets up and walks off camera.
Well, but
that was obviously a work, but it was odd.
But what is he talking about with the facts and this could ruin me? I mean,
well, there was something on his phone that I guess somebody had texted Corey Graves, kayfabe, and then Corey left the set to go show Angle what somebody texted
so
him.
So there's a snitch also.
So they're trying to build up to whoever's sending that stuff to him.
But
maybe it's going to build up to a Kurt Angle match.
I hope it builds to a match is the only thing I can think of that is good about this, because my whole thing is Angle's doing a damn good job, especially with Steph's absence and him being the only one there.
He was behind the scenes a little bit more tonight, but when he was in there, he helped. Yeah,
exactly. And so why would they try to undo this? It's as stupid as teasing the Fashion Police breakup right as they're starting to get over.
It gets people talking about the Revival who are out right now, and Enzo and Cass kind of stay relevant.
And and Corey also
and the mystery.
Corey also got into it with Kaz. Kaz came and got in his face about maybe him implying that Kaz had something to do with Enzo getting jumped last week.
Is this just a work of guys that can't wrestle anymore? Kurt and Corey, just a way to get them involved?
It's cameras backstage.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, they're giving him a little shine. Why not? But it also foreshadows Kaz going solo. Where's he going to go with that?
Solo is what he needs to do.
And Enzo needs to be a valet.
Maybe he does.
Or send him to NXT, make him an announcer. Do something with him. Something that's not on our TV.
He just needs to get a little more buff, I think.
JD says, stop lying to yourselves, guys. You know you don't give a shit.
Damn it.
Noah also said McKean is turning into evil Vince.
You're fired.
Oh, wow.
All right. So we got anything more about Corey? I mean, going forward, this is going to continue. Do we see him bringing other people into the foray as far as spreading rumors?
Well,
is
I'm
he
glad
start,
he's involved in the storyline.
I think
really?
That's kind of cool.
It's
Every
different.
now and then when
I mean, because he can be like an insider.
I'm with JD. I don't really give a shit here. Like, if there's no match attached and Corey and Kurt are technically not cleared, I don't see the fucking point in this.
I think either it's going to slow build to a rivalry between him and Triple H and Stephanie, then maybe it'll turn into a match between Triple H and Angle at SummerSlam, WrestleMania. Because you know they're going to give Kurt one more match at WrestleMania at least.
And who better than Triple H?
Yeah, right. Why would they sow the seeds of that now? We are 10 months away.
Why not?
I mean, that's just too soon to start. It just feels so weird. It really does, because Angle is just starting to hit some stride, and this feels weird. And
maybe it's
a
part of a way just to get him, involved in the storyline week to week.
And Corey Graves as a character, I like him as an announcer, I do. But his little talk show he had on the network is one of the worst things I've seen on the network. It is just goddamn garbage. And sometimes he does kiss ass a little too much. I liked him when he was with JBL and Rosenbaum on whatever the hell that show is. But Corey Graves does not need to be a character on Raw.
All right. I value your opinion. I think it's something different that Raw needs to do, something like SmackDown does, but not what they do. So,
Medine, it's very simple.
Let's let him test it out.
Listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.
You've been waiting to use that all night.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. All right, so we got anything else about Corey?
No, fuck him.
Let's get our fucking predictions in.
5.
All right, so Extreme Rules from Baltimore. Royal, what is it? The Royal,
what's
what
the
is
name
that
of the
place
arena?
called? Royal Farms Arena?
Royal Palisades.
Who gives a shit?
Cares, right?
All right, anyway. So,
it doesn't matter what your name is.
All right, so we're going to go straight to the matches and predictions. We're not going to cut any corners here. All right, main event, Fatal 5-Way. We need to read through these.
We're going to get it started right away.
Board, go ahead and get yours in if you want to.
Yeah, Board, we'll get to you with your little
start with
prediction.
the main event. Let's go start with the main event, Board. All right? We're going to go start with myself. I'm going fucking Roman Reigns. I don't know why. I I know he stood tall tonight, but
it's not a bad pick.
He's gonna puke!
Well, Vince, you're the reason why. I mean, you're shoving him down our throats still.
Yeah.
What has been like 2, 3 years, 4 years now? So, who else is going to win? You want him to challenge Lesnar, or at least feign the idea that you might in the future?
Well, we kind of talked about it earlier, though. It's the way
Strowman
it's set
still
up.
has to come back.
Well, and
he's going to ruin Roman's chance. But whatever happens,
if Strowman was around, there's an opportunity where that rivalry could continue to carry over, and it would make it a 6-pack challenge. I'm sure.
Sure.
The fact that Roman doesn't have a true rivalry in this match, it shows that he's going to be the one to go on to Brock. They just kind of played their hand a little sooner. And, I mean, that's going to be the Great Balls of Fire, and there might be a rematch, and that rivalry might last all the way to SummerSlam. But we all know this.
Roman Reigns, the guy with the wettest hair.
So Adam and I agree. Golda. You see, I just hit the mic right there, guys. And Rob would have been like, "Oh, don't hit the mic." You know what?
This is what Rob would have done.
He's an angry elf.
Golda.
Me, I took Finn because I'm hoping for...
You went with your heart.
No, I'm hoping for a Great Balls of Fire swerve where the club comes out and helps him beat Brock Lesnar for the title.
Oh, man. I have no idea what's going on.
No.
When do you ever know what's going on?
No, that was you. I just don't think that Steve.
I'm hopeful. I didn't say it was going to happen.
Steve, you also picked him, but I just don't think.
Well.
I think they're going to save that. I almost feel like Finn is just he's not there yet.
It could go either way.
Adam, you don't think that the Paul Heyman promo was a prelude to what might occur in the near future as opposed to the distant future?
I think. I mean, I wouldn't.
The number one contender.
I wouldn't be shocked because maybe they're going to let Brock hold the title for a while and keep Roman away, and maybe they'll swerve us with Finn. I head and heart here. I want Finn to win. I just also don't want to see Finn get squashed by Brock.
He might get squashed by Braun Strowman being involved.
And every fucking move that Finn has requires another guy to sell it. It really does, the way he works. And Brock is stiff and won't sell shit, and I think that would just be an awful goddamn match.
Yeah. Golda?
You already did.
Yeah, I did mine. It's Finn.
No, I'm just saying, do you agree?
I understand
Green
that
and gold.
point, but that's why I think that the club angle adds another layer to that, where they help beat down Lesnar.
All right, so
hey,
Mike and Adam.
What about how would Vince Russo book this?
Who cares? Yeah, what'd you say, Vince? Say it again. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it was
That's very
honest. Tonight it was supposed to be an ambulance match for this Sunday against Reigns versus Strowman. Strowman was going to go over. Then Strowman was going to face fucking Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire. And then Dipshit had to get his elbow injured, so that fucked everything up.
He did not want to be part of a fucking pay-per-view named Great Balls of Fire, so he intentionally got his elbow injured so that he could take the summer off and go out to fucking Tahiti.
JD says he wants Bray Wyatt to wrestle Lesnar. Fuck everyone else.
No, that's horrible.
Green and Gold says Bálor setting up the coup de grace, and he hits it going for the pin, and Rollins hits him with the knee for the win. Perfect 11, I'm going with Finn. Why would Heyman put him over like that and tease a Brock Bálor match? He's agreeing with you basically there, Steve. Cashmere outside, I think Bray, because I don't think Vince will be comfortable squashing the other four. He's been squashing Bray for years, and I think Finn is too much of an obvious choice.
And you know who else? The Zim's with us.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, the Zim is with Hey, Zim, check it out. Medine is hosting the show. Silence.
He doesn't like Finn Balor.
Silence. I said silence.
Wait, Perfect 11
Listen,
has a retort
did you
to
not
me.
hear me?
Just
I
listen.
said silence. No.
Perfect
I'm
11 has a
hosting
good
the show.
retort to me.
Mute yourself right now.
No.
Mute yourself, yes.
No.
You have to mute yourself right now.
It's onto your head.
No. I'm hosting the show.
I can mute you.
You are.
Look at that. Now I just muted you. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, that's right. You want to play that game? I got the power really here. Suckers. Drink it in, man. Drink it in.
This is some bullshit.
I know,
That's
right?
how I learned the board.
So anyway,
Perfect
Perfect 11 to retort against me. He says Brock versus Punk at SummerSlam was incredible and similar size dynamic to Finn and Brock. So maybe I'm wrong.
That's what I'm thinking is going to happen too.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Of course you're wrong.
Okay. What else we got?
All right, tag team title match in the steel cage. Cesaro versus the Hardy Boys. I'll start myself. The Hardy Boys are going to be victorious because Jeff's going to do a swanton off the top of the cage.
No, Jeff's going to do a swanton off the top of the cage. Nobody's going to be home, and they're going to lose.
Yikes.
Like, he could have won because Matt has already escaped,
womp,
and
womp.
Jeff decides to jump back down and lose. That's what's going to happen. Cesaro, new champs.
I'm with the Jew one here.
Yeah,
they always
Cesaro
lose
too because they've been getting wins after win after win lately.
All right.
The Hardy Boys, dude, they keep doing the job of the Hardy Boys every fucking week.
Yeah, I went with my heart.
Every fucking week.
I went with my heart. I went with Team Extreme Medine. So
that's why.
Midget,
exactly.
please.
Did I tell you to talk, woman?
Midget, please.
Did I tell you to talk, woman?
Midget, please.
Wait, you know what? Wait till we get in the car.
Juan Rodriguez agrees with you. He says Hardy's.
All right.
I don't know. Cesaro for Stike Leather.
No doubt.
And Daniel Price says just the spot to set up for Jeff doing a swanton on the cage. That's exactly what it is.
Right.
And yeah, he'll get crushed after that.
All right, let's get to the title match for the ladies. Alexa Bliss facing Bayley in a kendo stick on a pole match. I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, she's just going more extreme. She's going to beat the crap out of Bayley, try to get her chops up too. And her title run is not ending.
Golden?
Sorry.
I mean, does anybody have somebody besides Alexa?
Brian.
Brian has Bayley.
Yeah, Brian's the only one.
I have
Brian's
Alexa,
weird.
but
He
I
went with
think
his heart.
possibility of somebody else getting involved that way it won't squash Bayley.
And Bob's pick.
The booty doll.
Of course.
Maybe Emma comes out.
I think Brian needs a hug.
It's good to block bad things out.
I don't know why I played that
Why
one.
do we keep
Oh,
having
no.
all the Bob sound effects on the show?
I know.
Are you fucking
Don't put
crazy?
exactly.
It's just the perfect responses.
This is true. All right, so let's get to the tag team match.
Oh,
The
no, we're buffering.
Intergender tag team match. Who cares? We're still going. So Sasha Banks, Rich Swann versus Alicia Fox and Noam Dar.
Who cares?
Right? I got Dar Fox.
I don't even care. I picked Sasha, but I don't even care.
That's the reason why I picked Sasha, because if Sasha loses, then what? She's really going to just.
Do you see Sasha jobbing out to fucking Alicia Fox?
No.
Foxy hasn't even been relevant for 5 years.
Right? So, all right.
Christopher Steichleather, by the way, says he may be crazy, but he thinks it's going to be Bayley. And Juan Rodriguez, who is not kidnapped any more baby photos, also says Bayley.
Well,
how many days now?
He's going with his Latino brethren. That's what he's doing.
All right. So.
Oh, wait. Medine, Cashmere Outside agrees with you. Women's match. Alexa Bliss, but the real winner is going to be all of us dudes. Gender sings watching all that cake.
That's right. That's right, baby. Better get your fork and knife ready.
Oh, and Perfect 11 thinks they're building to Bayley coming out of her nice girl shell, so he's going with Bayley too. It's not about Bayley. I don't think that they're going to end Alexa Bliss's title reign at her first defense.
Now, you still have to get a pinfall victory in this match. It's not just about hitting them with the stick, right?
Right, but
exactly.
I don't know.
All right, so and you can get a submission with it too.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens. I think hopefully it'll be a decent match.
Yeah.
Let's get. Oh,
that's what I think.
Let's get to the championship match between the cruiserweights. The king of them, Neville, will defend against Austin Aries. Does Aries finally get over? I think so. Golda, what do you think?
Dude, I have Aries all day. I feel like they can't have 85 matches together. Eventually, this shit's got to end at some point.
Right.
So Aries wins and then wins the rematch, and then they'll move on to something else, unless they really want to take this to SummerSlam.
Steve-O.
I think everybody else has Aries except for me and Bob. I have Neville.
Why do you have Neville?
I just think they're going to continue the King of the Cruiserweight thing for a while.
Okay.
And it makes more sense to me.
Think that program's running strong still. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have enough? Do they have enough guys left that are credible in order to make us suspend the belief that they can challenge for his title?
I'm sorry, Adam, you go ahead.
My biggest thing is this. Why did he get Neville to tap tonight? Do we really think that Neville's King of the Cruiserweight run is going to end with 2 taps
Not
in
when
a
the
row?
title's on the line, no.
And at the last pay-per-view, he should have been, he would have tapped, except he grabbed the referee and got disqualified instead. So, this is just, if he hadn't gotten him to tap tonight, I would still be for sure in Austin Aries' corner. But now I'm thinking I might want to change my pick to Neville simply because I don't see 2 taps in a row.
I just don't. Changed my pick. I'm picking Neville. I am now picking Neville.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm changing yours to Neville too.
Steichleather, Noah, and Juan all say Aries. So I'm glad if Noah and Juan say Aries, I'm glad I switched my pick because they're always stupid. Because Juan says scrap the minis anyway.
He always says that.
All right, and in the
but he votes.
We'll skip it to the Intercontinental Championship match between Dean Ambrose and Miz. We've got the no advantage, for the champ. He can lose the title via countout, disqualification. I think Dean is somehow going to prevail because if he does, I know everyone else has picked the Miz. So by hook or by what happened to my?
You got it wrong.
Well, we'll see.
I really think that
I don't mind. I don't mind.
He's buzzing you for picking Dean.
Oh, that's fine. No, but I don't mind going against the grain.
It's just like Cesaro. Miz has been doing the job lately. Miz took the pin in the 6-man at the beginning. It's time that this is the pattern. Miz is going to go over because Dean, number one, has not had a honeymoon. So he might take some time off. But number 2, he does not need the belt. He can be the bridesmaid. He was just the guy that transitioned it from one show to the other. That's what he did.
Just setting her up for the big Shield reunion down the road. Right?
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
Hey, guys.
I knew I had
it's real. You know it's coming.
He's gonna puke!
Thank you.
You know it's coming, so get your bag ready. All right, unconfirmed in the page here. We've got Gold Dust and R-Truth. Do we think that's happening yet?
I don't think so.
Ooh, I like this. Perfect 11 said Miz is going to go over because Elias Sampson's going to interfere. Him and Ambrose could have a nice rivalry after. That wouldn't be too bad.
Speaking of Elias Sampson, we were going to get to him, but I'm glad he was brought up. He did mention that he had an A-list favor to pay back in those lyrics that he was in his nice little song. Yes,
okay.
I was paying attention to the lyrics, and he mentioned he had an A-list favor to pay back. So, yes, I think he will be involved somehow in that Intercontinental title picture.
Look at you, maybe Badine. Actually pay attention.
I'm a lyricist. These guys know that. So
Noah and Cashmere say Miz. And Jonathan Durant says, why are people more excited about NXT? Someone answer me that. It's a simple answer. It's because it's a better product right now.
Yeah.
That's the simple answer.
They have more time to develop.
Listen on Thursdays and Golda will explain why.
And it's more of a raw product. I mean, so to speak.
Right.
When I say raw, I mean like, the real thing that Raw used to be way back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Well, that came from the same guy that keeps saying that Bray Wyatt's the man. So, are we really going to listen to his opinion much?
Hey, sometimes you have good opinions, sometimes you don't.
Was that our last match?
Yeah, that's the last match it left off the card. We've got the Drifter, maybe Titus.
Goldust?
Nia might still be partying. We don't know.
Well, they said,
Nia, send us an invite.
Somebody on the board earlier said Nia, and I didn't know this. Nia is basically dating Braun Strowman and might be doing rehab tours with him for a minute
that's
or
what
something.
I'm talking about. Braun, get
Big
it in,
girl,
son.
giant man.
Dude, imagine their child would be.
Can you imagine it was like a mixed tag team? Oh, God.
Good Lord.
Apollo Crews is also off the card. Enzo and Kaz, and the Revival, of course. We saw. Man, we saw
Revival's
Dawson.
still not cleared.
Dude, you saw that wire in his mouth? That was no kayfabe about that. Yeah, top guys, no kayfabe about that. Anyway, so are we done?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to speed round. Come on, let's go. Hurry up. Speed, let's go. Come on. Speed. All right, well, this shit wasn't. I didn't choose this shit because I'm not a big Triple H fan. So this was already pre-picked. Whatever. So shut the fuck up. Buzz yourself again.
I was buzzing you because you were shitting on it already.
Instead of that, how about we do something where we discuss who the
shut up.
Since it is Memorial Day.
No. Do this in your final comments or whatever. We're doing what's on the page here. It says final Triple H rivalry. So you guys go around the table. Steve, I want to start with you. What is your favorite rivalry for Triple H?
Mine was, I guess, the heel turn on Shawn when he duped him into thinking DX is coming back. I'll go with that one. Give the board some time to think about it too.
That was a great one.
Yeah.
Perfect 11 said Braun would be the only guy who could throw Nia around. That's why.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just think that's funny.
That'd be awesome.
She's not done with you.
Yeah, I'm not done with you.
I'm done with you.
I got 4 hours out of this stuff. Get back.
Oh no.
Golda.
For me, it was probably 98, 99-ish when it was Triple H when he was in DX when he was feuding with The Rock for the Intercontinental title the first time.
Was it
that was money?
Was it Nation versus DX
yes.
that time?
Yes, that was money.
Those
that was
some
money.
great promos back
especially
in the
when
day.
they did the DX impersonated the Nation.
Oh man, that's classic right there.
You can smell what the Croc is cooking.
Adam.
Mine is
You're a Triple H guy too.
Yeah, mine is going to be HBK. Seemingly because the history, and they always added to it with each chapter, especially because Michaels took some time off, and then they came back and still did the work. They could always go to that well, and it was always something new. It was always, like I said, the next chapter in their history. And I mean, Triple H was always kind of the third wheel in the Rock Austin era and stuff like that, and he was definitely in the mix throughout all of the Attitude Era, but that was my favorite.
And for me, I love all of those. I especially love The Rock Triple H. I would have picked that, but because I'm going to go off topic, well, not off topic, but I'm going to go with The Undertaker and Triple H as my favorite Triple H rivalry. I just thought that
Noah agrees with you.
Did Noah? Okay, and it was really because that third match is so memorable with Shawn, Taker, and Triple H all raising their arms at the end and being, what's going on?
Daniel Price brought up the necrophilia Katie Vick angle when Triple H was feuding with Kane and he got in the coffin and had sex with the corpse.
Yeah, do you guys remember that?
That was, oh my God, that is pretty unforgettable. That I know that her name was Katie Vick and she supposedly was burned in a house fire that Kane started. And somehow her body had still never been buried, or Triple H exhumed it to have sex with the skeleton. I'll never know, but that was one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever seen.
Give yourself a ding.
Give me?
Yes.
For what?
For the reference.
Daniel Price brought it up. I'll give it to him.
Him too.
Cashmere outside says Triple H and The Rock in mid-1998. That ladder match at SummerSlam is one of my favorite matches ever.
Yep.
The one where they were doing the IC title match, feuding. Yep. I think that was right after one of them won King of the Ring and right before the other.
We're good, Triple H?
He would win the next year.
Yes.
All right. So,
Yeah.
cool. We got anything on the voicemail bag?
Nah.
Nope. All right, Stevie. Oh, ball. I
don't have one.
What the fuck? All right, good. Cheap pop count.
2.
Yeah, I didn't really hear them shout out Greenville much.
Get off my lawn.
Fail! I figured I should still play the fail part since we went to you.
Hey, you, Sonny, get off my lawn, damn it. All right, we're going to go to the RAWESOME Awards. Ladies and gentlemen.
And now live from the U-Record Studios, it's the RAWESOME Awards. Here's Rowdy.
No, it isn't. You guys already figured that out. So, yeah, let's go with the first one. What made you laugh? LOL Award. Stevie.
Had to be the booking of the Titus and Kalisto match tonight, because I don't even know who won. I'm laughing at myself right now.
Titus.
Right?
Titus won. Okay, thank you.
Golda. What made you
I
laugh?
have Zach Evans. The way he sold the finisher.
That
from
made you
Drifter.
laugh?
Yeah, that shit was great.
Okay. Adam.
Mine is Corey Graves when he referred to T.J. Perkins and said the dab is a decade outdated.
Already?
Yeah, I like that.
I hate the dab myself. I think only the losers do the dab. So, my laugh out loud moment was actually when Corey first got up off the stage, just walked off. I was kind of like, it was more like a scoff laugh, but I did kind of laugh to myself. All right, the marked out moment. I'm gonna start with myself.
We don't want to check with the board.
Oh, sorry guys, my bad.
Well, we're going so fast, the board hasn't even got there yet.
I know, right? Hey, this is flying by the seat of my pants right
Daniel
here, y'all.
Price says Medina's hopping from thing to thing like he just did an 8-ball and drank a case of Red Bull.
You guys love it.
He's got a troll fan.
Hey, you guys love it, okay? So I don't want to hear that.
And Daniel Price, LOL. Michael Cole being so fucking terrible that he called Dean Ambrose by the name Roman Reigns. He also did later. He said Roman going for the pin when Seth was going for the pin.
It was the opposite. He said Seth was going for the pin. but Roman
Whatever.
was
Yeah,
going
he
for it.
fucked me up. Noah, LOL. Medine's Mr. Burn impression. Please do more. I fucking love The Simpsons. Cashmere outside, LOL. Titus O'Neil's face in the selfie him and Apollo took on WWE Instagram. I need to go look at that. Christopher Stykeleather, LOL. R-Truth's response to Goldust.
Oh my God, that
shit
was
pretty funny.
Yeah,
that was.
I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I was laughing.
All
Anyway, so let's go to marked out award. Adam, what made anything make you mark out tonight?
Sort of. Just the fact that I got to see the revival again and that they're doing something while they're recovering with the storyline angle, hinting at the whole Enzo and Cass attack, but we all know that's big
I tell
Cass.
you what, Adam, I did not, in that Sasha Banks interview that they showed the recap of, this is one time where I actually like that they showed a recap, because I did not see.
Let's go to the video.
Yeah, I did not see them in the background of that video last week.
Back
so to me, that
and to
was
the
like
left.
news.
Back
Just like everything else
and
has
to the
been for
left.
the last 7 days, because I have no idea what's going on.
Back
I have no
and
phone.
to the left.
Golda, hey, what's going on with my headphones?
Turn my headphones
Fix these
up.
shits. The fuck, man.
I also
They're
had
plugged in, man.
I also had Top Guys. It's good seeing Top Guys back on TV.
Steve-O.
Well, since you guys already kind of saw mine, I'm going to go with Goldust again, giving us that old school promo in the director's chair.
And I think that's a great pick because he also brought what's coming to the forefront. He actually talked
only
about
for
our
a short
truth.
while.
Yeah, but at least last week he was just kind of vague about, bringing his persona back. This week he was specific about our truth. It at least made us think to put him on the unconfirmed Extreme Rules predictions card.
JD says, is Goldust gay again? Late LOL from Perfect 11. Alexa to what chance? That's what I said. I was like, what? And then, let's see, we got some marked outs. JD says NXT TakeOver. Marked out Noah says Goldust acting like his good old 1996 pseudo self.
Pedophile.
Oh, pedo self, excuse me. Stykeleather agrees with us on the revival, and there was something else up above I missed.
That's all right.
Oh, yeah, it was Daniel Price, Pulp Fiction being invoked to interrupt Goldust. I liked it.
Good job, Daniel. My marked out moment was the Drifter song. I mean, he did about 8 lines, and they were
8 lines of coke.
Yeah, he might have done that too.
JD says the legendary son of Dusty Rhodes, you give him that fucking gimmick. He picked that gimmick, and I think partially he picked that gimmick because he has a transgendered stepson, and I think he was trying to help him kind of assimilate Goldust.
Are we still talking about Goldust? Why?
No, because JD's bringing up like why he would get assigned that gimmick. I'm pretty sure
yeah,
Goldust assigned it himself.
It was some shit like that. We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Go back and listen to one of our old shows. You'll hear it.
Damn, Medine, you're so cold tonight.
Hey, I'm just saying, yo.
That's for you.
Buzz me.
That's for you.
You just ding me.
Ding you?
Yes. Thank you.
Nobody wants to ding you.
Yeah, you have no idea. Exactly.
That's easy for you to say.
Right? Anyway, next subject. Moveset award. Did you see anything in the ring that made you ding?
For me, it's not necessarily in the ring, but my moveset award goes to Corey Graves leaving the announce desk. Who the fuck wants to sit next to fucking Michael Cole and fucking Booker T? I would leave too.
Yeah, I had to give you that. And yes, really, JD on the board. Mine is going to be Finn Balor. Even him after the fuck up by Bray, that's why I gave it to him, because he called the sequence to start over to kind of fix it. So good job by him.
Good job by you calling that. Steve-O.
My moveset award, I'll give to Seth Rollins for helping carry Roman through the match.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
No,
in his yard.
Indeed. Mine goes to the Hardys' poetry motion into the side effect. That was the only false finish of that match. But, it looked good. And it, at least for a moment, evoked moments of Hardy's past.
Well, it just invoked moments of tag team wrestling in general.
Right,
We don't get
Adam?
to fucking see that.
Seriously. So, our next one is the botchiest.
What about the board?
Oh, God, I'm sorry, guys. My
You
bad.
hate the board.
No. I'm just
They're
trying to
talking
get
about you all night.
No.
Familiar with this process.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the first time, and you might
Daniel
have
Price.
to edit this shit afterwards to get all the ums and ahs and then all exactly all that
He's gonna
shit.
hate having to edit the show.
No, he's not, because it's gonna be a mad short show.
He's
the
the
show's
one
gonna
who
be done in like
suggested
15
Medine
minutes.
get his shot tonight.
Thank you, Rob. By the way. Anyway,
You shit on him the whole show, but he's the one who picked you.
I know. It was on purpose. So the botchiest award.
No,
Daniel Price said
the board again.
moveset-
That's right. Yeah. Look at me getting the botchiest award already.
Daniel Price said moveset the way Joe set Balor up in the corner for Wyatt. Cashmere outside said moveset Austin Aries. Dude never takes a night off. Always brings his A+ game.
True that.
Right?
That is true.
They should call him A+ as opposed to. And you know what? That's a good one. They should call him A+ as opposed to A double, because none of us really like A double. Particularly, I'm not saying we hate it, but some of us dislike it more than others. A+ would be so much better.
Chris Steichler said the transition from the Red Arrow to the last Chancellor.
Chancier.
That looked
Chancier. Is that Chancellor?
Chancery?
Chancier.
Chancery.
Whatever.
Chancery. That's I believe is
Get
correct.
your botchiest ready on the board.
All right, Devo.
My botches, I guess, Titus O'Neil tonight. I didn't watch his match. I'm sure he screwed up something along the way.
All right.
See, I had Bray Wyatt for my botchiest, but I have to change it to Adam and Steve totally butchering Last Chancery just a second ago. That was fucking horrible.
Change it to the last second.
It's not as bad as Majaraha that Brian couldn't say.
Oh, yeah. I had to correct him all the time. It's Maharaha. He's like, whatever.
Yeah, he
whatever
can't
it
even
is.
do it. For me, the botchiest is going to be tonight's booking. The first hour, what a fucking great booking for a go-home show, and then the fizzle all the way to the main event. Fuck you, people.
I would double or triple your sentiments there by saying the same, but I'm going to go with that pre-match between DirecTV and Mother Nature because that fucked up our recording in the beginning, and we didn't appreciate that. So DirecTV, get your shit together, even though we know you suck.
We missed a little bit of the Sheamus.
But you can give us a plug anyway.
The board.
Yeah, what's on the board?
Botchist on the board. The announce team for Perfect 11 calling two different moves, the Twist of Fate, neither of which were the Twist of Fate.
I missed that.
JD says, Alexa Bliss, you ain't rock, babe. Let's see. Whoever booked the Alexa segment to run that damn long for Daniel Price. Cashmere outside,
Indeed.
Botchius. Dean's diving tag to Jeff. He missed his hand badly. Yeah, he almost hit Matt. That's how bad he missed. Stike Leather, Botchius, the women's segment, and Noah, whoever booked that Alexa segment in general, was a botch. Everybody hating on it.
Yep, but it was bad, so that was just. So, Rossmus Award. We'll go to the man.
The Rossumest Award.
Do that again, girl.
The Rossumest Award.
Guys,
The Rossumest Award.
I'll clean myself up here for a second. Hold on. Adam.
My Rossmus Award is for Big Cass for beating up Enzo and pretending that he didn't. I'm giving myself a coin because we all know that's what happened.
Right? Hilda.
My Rossumist, I'm going to go with Elias Sampson. I think that he's just money right now. The way they're slowly like
El Vagabundo.
putting him into the El Vagabundo. That was great. But the way they're slowly bringing him up into relevance, I really think they're doing a good job with it.
And giving him jobbers so that he doesn't have to kill anybody on his rise.
Right, exactly.
I agree with you, Gold. I'll give you a coin.
Thanks,
Steve-O.
I had Elias Sampson too. Just he finally got the jobber tonight and really looked strong against him.
That's for piggybacking, Steve.
I had him written down. What do you want me to do?
Right. My Rossimus Award actually goes to that triple threat match that we witnessed tonight. It was the first time we'd seen those three on TV. And like I said, there weren't some smooth spots, but I really liked the idea of the three of them working together.
You know what? I'm not going to be like Rhodey and tell you did that shit wrong. It's an individual award and give you a fucking bing.
Damn
You
right.
know that's what he would do. You know what? No, we give you fucking coins because you actually gave an answer.
What? You're going to have to slow down. There they go again, those cute little two kids telling us to tell you to review us on iTunes.
Is that iTunes?
Go ahead and do that.
The Daniel
If
Price
not
on
now,
the board.
later. If not later, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the day after. Or they'll do it the day before. which
Daniel
will be
Price,
tomorrow.
Rossimus, knowing Vince is getting royally hate-fucked by the internet right now for Reigns no-selling that buckle bomb.
Yeah, he didn't sell well in that match at all.
He came right off of it with a Superman punch.
Not even that. I mean, there were other spots in that match where he just didn't look good when he was taking moves.
JD and no, I'm not reading you.
Yeah.
Juan, Rossum Award goes to whoever is beating the crap out of Enzo.
There was a fucking roach on the table. I'm
Hey,
gonna kill
Juan
that
and I
bastard.
agree
Hold on.
because that's why I gave it to Big Cass for the same reason.
Cashmere gave the Rossum Award to Seth Rollins for putting on a good match with Roman. There's only a handful of guys that can make Roman look decent.
Yeah, it's true.
All right.
It's damn true.
Right? So we're going old school now. I'm going to bring him back an old award in lieu.
Old school.
Yeah, because why not? It's called the Jobber of the Night Award. It's an award we used to give to the guy that would probably take the fall or make somebody else look good. And tonight there was a young man who goes by the name of Zach Evans. And Mr. Zach Evans, whoever you are, you sold the shit out of some moves. You made the Drifter look really fucking good tonight.
Yeah,
so I actually wanted to give you some props and say, Zach Evans, you are the Jobber of the Night.
Josh
Steve-O.
McNeil.
My job of the night, I'm going to give it to Sasha Banks because she had to be there to make Rich Swann look good, even though he came out on top. The dance moves can only be so much. He has,
Right.
Those
She can't dance at all.
dance
Of course she
moves,
can, but
Botcha
she
Banks on
looks
those
good.
Botcha Banks, baby.
botchy dancing moves.
You know, Rob's not here, so I can say that. I can say Botcha Banks.
I think
for
we
me,
just pulled up, but who gives a shit?
Yeah. For me, it's actually Cesaro and The Miz. Because they seem to always be doing the job every single fucking Monday,
Right.
and they do that shit well.
I bet Miz loved laying down tonight because he watched the Hardys back in those days. He was a fledgling, or
I'm sure he had a feud a little bit with somebody or worked with him before.
He may have, but I don't really recall. But I bet he didn't mind laying down. Adam, what about you?
Mine is just going to be The Miz. Just he's been jobbing out a lot lately, and tonight in that 6-man tag, he was the guy who got pinned.
Right. All right, so let's go to our...
You want to go to the board?
Board? That's exactly what I was going to do. Wait, come on, man. You didn't even let me finish the sentence.
Noah says Zach Evans. JD says Zach Evans. Daniel Price says the jobber of all time, Brad fucking Armstrong.
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
WCW, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Brawler of the WCW.
Yeah. Barry Horowitz.
Nobody else has said anything worth a shit.
Noah, well, he said Enzo getting New Jack by Big Cass.
Again.
Oh, don't forget, we got one more award.
Our JD Giggity Award goes to, who else, really? For me, it's Alexa Bliss. Right?
No, man. I got Charlie Caruso, man.
Oh, he didn't give
She was looking good in that white top,
Dude,
man.
Okay.
Bob knows what I like.
The booty doll.
Yes, that's the one I got.
Damn right.
I like going in a different direction.
So they call it Ask the Board. Tonight I'm calling it Michaelanius. What did we miss?
Michaelanius?
Michaelanius, because it's what did we miss?
We missed Rob tonight.
Maybe
I
you
wouldn't
miss
say
Rob.
we missed
You
him.
miss Rob. I don't know if anybody else. You speak for yourself there. But
Figuratively.
yeah,
Yes, I miss
Rob
Rob
just came
terribly.
back from a trip from somewhere. And
Florida.
Yeah. But what did we miss?
They think they're on the screen, but they're not.
There.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I
I'm
see
on-
Rob's beautiful bald head right there.
Oh, I'm on a delay on the other one. I keep forgetting.
Right.
Coup de grace.
You got a phone call.
Hold on.
Pick it up. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and answer that.
What's up?
Caller. This is Marked Out Podcast. What's your name?
Bray Wyatt.
Bray. All right. Hey, Bray. Turn the lantern down and go ahead and talk to us. Hurry
I
up.
will find you
Okay. With a GPS?
And I'll kill you.
Okay. With a lantern? What are you going to use?
He's already gone.
Come on, man. That's all you got?
No, that's what Bray Wyatt does. He doesn't back anything he says up. So
Well, that's true. He always takes the fall. So I guess I'll just end up getting a 3 count soon.
Giggity, Daniel Price says Miss Flapper was pretty stacked for an old gal. Let's see. Sasha in those shorts for Perfect 11. Sasha Banks in those shorts for Cashmere. Noah says Rob saved the show.
Bayley, whatever. There's no saving this show.
No, there was not.
There's no saving this show. We're an hour in.
A great show, I thought.
Thank
Who do you
Steve.
think the gold medalist is that Kurt disgraced is what Stike Leather's asking.
Right? That's a good question.
We didn't miss that. We covered it. We just,
We just kind of
I don't know if it matters.
Hey, this is a different show tonight. So, we'll talk about that in length at other times. Tonight, that's not the night we're doing that.
All right.
So, hey, what the fuck was that?
You're supposed to plug the shows.
I'm about to do that. I was looking down on my page. You gonna let me finish?
I don't know. I don't believe you.
I don't care if you believe me. Because I'm incredible. So tomorrow night on SmackDown.
My show.
That's Adam's show.
Hey,
And you know what?
Best show.
I'm going to let you talk about it. Tell me what's going on tomorrow night.
So tomorrow night we got basically the kind of fallout from what we had at the last pay-per-view still fizzling out. We're going to see where Jinder goes. Randy hasn't been seen. A lot of people haven't been seen, so they've got to start building some rivalries up going into their next pay-per-view. Money in the Bank, we should see some pairings off for that, and Brian and Kiera will join me and Bob, and we'll have some fun.
Nice.
And Takedown, you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the NXT show on Wednesday, see the fallout from TakeOver, see where the new storylines go, if anybody's going to be turning, anything of the sort. I'm looking forward to it.
And I will tell everybody about...
Welcome, Rody.
Hey. And also Thursday I'll talk about the live show that I saw down in Florida.
Nice.
Yeah. It's in Fort Pierce, yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you did a rough drive on. How was the traffic for Memorial Day weekend?
Traffic was it actually was really well. It was good.
That's
it was good. Fucking tired though, but yeah.
I bet.
What
It's
do
still
you
a long
got?
drive.
You're fucking crazy.
You look exhausted.
On the board, guys, do we miss anything?
It
This is their
says Green and
segment.
Gold says I'm burying Medine, and he spelled your name wrong.
He's burying me?
Yeah, Christopher
I don't give a
Stikelether's
shit.
leading. Daniel Price, we're going to talk about that tomorrow, but he says he knows where Jinder is going after Orton. And Perfect 11 says Kurt was a member of Foxcatcher, so it could be a few people.
Oh,
Okay.
I do want to say this. I think Medine was in the right when you muted him. I think
you were
should have let
you've
the
been
host.
listening?
I think yeah, I've been listening.
Ah.
I think you should have let the host control the flow, Adam. You selfish bastard.
Well,
Tell him, Rob.
With that said, Noah says that Medine is
Leave it
greater than Adam Jew Jabroni Bomb.
We'll see.
Yeah, the mops think they're important. Social
All right.
outcast style.
So, bored. I know I tried to skip over you guys all night. I apologize. This is my first time doing this, but it won't be the last.
you did good.
And so if you guys have anything else, go ahead and send it in. As for us, we're going to go to our final thoughts. Smart Mark. I'm going to start with my man on my right. Adam, what did you take away from tonight? Give tonight's show a grade.
They started the night showing us that you can book a go-home show and make it relevant by putting the six-man tag and combining rivalries and splitting up the five-way. It's just all the inclusion of the rest of it. Goldust and R-Truth just getting a promo, not even setting up a match. Titus and Apollo and the Revival return and Big Cass and Corey and Kurt. It's like going into a go-home show tonight. They tried to tell a lot of stories that aren't even going to play out Sunday. They're going to fizzle till next week. It was just that felt weird to me, and I would probably give the first hour of the show an A and the rest of it balancing out to about a C+, B-.
All right. And go to cross table, actually. Stevie.
My final thoughts are tonight's going home show should have given us a little bit more teasers about something extreme because the next pay-per-view is Extreme Rules. The only thing we really saw was, the teasing with the kendo stick.
That's a great point,
But,
Steve.
There would at least, hint at trash cans or something,
The
Any
only
kind of stipulations.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead,
you.
no.
I was just going to say, the only thing extreme that they have really emphasized has been the steel cage, and not really, and that kendo stick. Other than that, how is this pay-per-view extreme?
Yeah.
Where are the
Getting
extreme
less
rules?
and less extreme each
If
year.
anything, with that Miz Ambrose stipulation, that's extreme in the wrong way, where you've got, any little thing that could happen, have Dean lose his title, even though we kind of want to see Dean lose the title, but You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's ironic in the way that they call it Extreme Rules because it's not extreme at all. Rob,
Hey,
did you watch at all tonight? Did you?
I did not.
You know what? I want a final thought from you anyway because you're here.
Okay. No, I didn't watch it all tonight. My final thought is, and I will get more into this. Is kind of a tease. I'll get more into it on Thursday. But the evolution of a fan is kind of when I share my experiences with you guys on Thursday. I'll tell you how, as a fan, I started a couple years back in watching, and I was a certain way, and then one milestone kind of made me change my perspective. Another one made me change it again. And yet again, I had another kind of milestone that really kind of changed my perspective as a fan.
JD said he's going to talk to you about that on Thursday.
Okay.
So.
All right. So
and you've done a good job tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Do you want to do the board's
Shut up.
final?
Shut up.
A little tyrannical. But, yeah.
What? Silence, you fool.
Sorry.
Anyway, all right. So we'll go with my final thought.
What about the board?
Oh, sorry.
Or what about me?
Damn it. Oh, did I miss you too?
Oh, totally.
My
What
bad,
about
dude.
Raven?
What about Raven?
That's so Raven.
Exactly.
See, I'm just gonna give the
Raven
show
Simone.
a C.
Hey, Golda.
A C.
See?
A C.
See, senor?
I mean, that Bayley and Alexa Bliss segment was god awful.
Right?
She did her best to try to save it, but that shit was pathetic. Those actors they hired were horrible. The only thing that saved it was the fact that she hit a kendo stick under the table and beat the fuck out of Bayley with it.
She did hit her solid right one time in the
Yeah.
back, which I'll look forward to seeing more of that on Sunday, but that can't be the highlight of
I mean, I'd rather
of the
smack
night.
her booty with it, but I
Right?
mean, hey.
You're going to be dancing on a pole to get there. So.
Right. Hopefully the cameraman does his job. I cannot emphasize that enough. I probably said it 3 or 4 times tonight, but Mr. Cameraman or technical director inside the booth, if you're listening to the show, make sure that you get those angles. All right?
I hope whoever's sitting ringside near the pole, whenever one of the girls climbs
doesn't
up to
even
it, like
sound-
just
this
throw
doesn't
some
even sound
dollars
right.
at him. Just throw some dollars at him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm Polish. I can just hold a kendo stick.
Final,
Hey, he's
final
Polish.
thoughts on the board. Juan says, this go-home show was bad. Nothing has changed. JD says, Adam, you're cool, man. Shout out to you. Daniel Price, final thoughts. Marking out is good. It is why we are here, but these little sparse moments of mark-worthy moments just to settle for absolute shit most of the year, well, it's getting fucking old. Yeah, we bitch about that all the time. Perfect 11. No one needs to ever hear another thing about Bayley's life. Could not agree more. Final thoughts for Kashmir. If you can pick anyone on the main roster just to pass Punk's title reign, who would you pick? That's not something we can go with a final thought, buddy.
No, but we can bring that up in like one of those topic discussions in the future. Make sure you can jot that one down.
And Daniel Price points out that Adam and Rob love having found the timeout button. It makes him feel like He-Man fucking shit up while riding Battle Cat. Sure.
Probably.
Yeah, Noah's so mad he logged in under a different username just to talk shit to fucking Adam.
Under 99.
Oh, did he?
What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing in no on the board?
Final thoughts from Noah. Fuck you, Adam. I will meet you at the playground after school at 3 p.m. I will RKO you off the slide. I'll reverse it, and you'll just fall on the back on the slide.
Well, we already know you're going to no-sell it, so what's the difference?
And Daniel Price says, go to bed, Rob. You sound exhausted. He said he is. He's not even on the fucking mic.
All right.
Close it out, Medine.
All right. Closing it out with, whose point made just a few moments ago, they said they were kind of getting tired of what's going on.
Daniel Price.
Dan, to speak to his point, I understand where he's coming from, but if you were to get rid of your social media and get rid of, rumors, don't pay attention for an entire week and actually watch it and just take it all in for what it is as opposed to what you want it to be, you might enjoy it a little bit more. That's just some advice. Some friend-to-friend advice, because I appreciate you as a listener and a fan, Daniel. As far as anything else, no, I don't really have anything else.
We all appreciate you, Daniel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't forget Vince Russo's final thought.
Who?
What?
Guy, you talk too much.
Is that iTunes?
Yes. Those kids again.
iTunes.
One more time. Yeah, exactly. Three's the charm, baby. 3, magic number. Anyway, so as for Adam, Golda, Steve-O, Rob, Kiara, Brian's not here, and myself, Mike out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.
Go away, fat man.